Hey, and welcome to this wonderfully artistic review on the Dainese D-Air long sleeve smart jacket. This is going to be a pretty brief review, as I'm not going to do a full one until I've owned it for a little while yet. But hey, I've got to tell you right off the bat, this jacket is plush. It doesn't really have the feeling of a jacket so much as it has the feeling of maybe like a light evening or late fall sweater. It definitely has more of a tailored fit than some of the other airbags out there for sure. The material is very nice. It's high quality. You can tell that they really put a lot of thought and effort into saying, okay, if we're going to make somebody wear this jacket for a little while, let's try and make it as comfortable as possible, because the idea behind it is to use it. And if it's uncomfortable and it's hot, they're not going to use it. So having talked about hot, I just have to say the whole thing is entirely mesh. But you have to take into consideration that about 75% of your body is covered with probably 2 to 3 millimeter thick plastic bag that's going to house the airbag. There's also going to be a couple canisters next to your kidneys that are going to house the gas that inflate the airbags around your collarbone, down the back of your neck, down to the very bottom of your back, and then also to your chest as well. You might think that that would be uncomfortable, but I would even go so far as to say it is comfortable. There's a little bit of weight there, but when you're on your bike, you really don't feel it at all. There are a couple of gripes that I have about this, but I'm going to save really some of them until I've worn them for a little while, because I want to see if they work themselves out or if I even notice them after a while. The one big gripe that I did have, though, is that when you put your hand through the sleeve of the jacket, it actually does pull the mesh liner out a little bit, and I'm going to show that here shortly. One feature, it does come with a really nice storage bag, so when you put your jacket in storage mode for the fall, winter, whatever, you can actually house that in your closet so that it doesn't get all mothed up and dingy. Here's that little feature that I was telling you about. You can see that liner just slightly pulls out at the wrist. I have noticed the worst part about it is on days when it's humid or sticky, but it is what it is. I'm usually a size 50. I went up to a 52. Pretty easy to activate and turn onto this jacket. The one thing that I would say is the installation can be a little bit tricky, because there's a point when you get the jacket that you have to connect some leads, and you really don't get the full breadth of the instructions until you actually go to the Dainese app, download it, update the software in your computer, and then register it for activation. Well, thanks for watching my video.